Hey everyone, this is Tim from Your Six Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to take apart your PlayStation 5 controller. And I'm going to be using tools from this Techman kit I bought off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. And it comes with all these T8, T9 security screwdrivers, as well as this plastic piece and these tweezers that I use often. So what we want to do is remove the R1 and the L1 buttons, and these will literally just pop up on you. All you have to do is go underneath here, pop it up, and then you can take them out. And I have the buttons right here, so I'll put them in. Here's the R1 button, so let's go to the R1 side, push this in. So it goes in really easy. You can see how I did that, but just take this plastic piece underneath, just like this, lift up, it'll pop off. And then, once we do that, you can see I have back paddles on here. That shouldn't make too much of a difference, but we want to take off this face cover. So you can just use your fingernails, maybe you'll be able to get that. Otherwise, if you have a tool, you can try to lift up with it from the bottom here, create some separation. And this should just peel off on you, just like that. It's like a little tuxedo. All right, and we're gonna have a little cable right here. Just monitor that where it goes so we can put it together in the future. And then we have little clips right here. We want to unclip it on both sides, otherwise we're not going to be able to get this face cover off. And then it looks like I don't have any of the screws in, but there's 4 screws, one here, here, down on the bottom, and on the bottom here. Once we have everything unscrewed and these are unclipped, you can see they're unclipped, this should just come off on you now. So we can just peel this through, and be careful. We're going to have to get over the R2 and the L2 button, just like that, and this entire plate should come off on you, just like that. Alright, now you can see the inside of the controller. Now, depending on what you're trying to do, you'll have to tear it down even further. So if you have a battery issue, you want to replace your battery, you just have to remove your battery. And be careful. Usually I take this and I just lift up and I go very careful and I wiggle it back and forth, back and forth. Be careful and that'll come off on you. You don't want to rip these wires out because they're very thin, and then you have to buy a new battery. Or if you got like a PS4 controller, you can try using that battery if it fits. And then what we could do is remove everything. So this black piece should be able to lift up, and you're going to have to remove all these ribbon cables. So this one right here, be careful because that one's probably going to come off on you, and you'll have to put it in. And this is how you can put this in. I'll take a picture here for you. So you can just slide, this black piece might come off on this ribbon cable. You just have to feed it over and squish it down. And then there's going to be a little hole this slides into. So this just connects back up just like this, you can see. And you'll have a ribbon cable on the left side, which I removed. And the right side, right here, just lift up. Since my controller is modified a little bit, it might look a little different. And then you're going to have the one on the bottom here too. So you can just lift up on it. So there's 5 of them total. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can lift up on this one. This one's being difficult for me, and I can't quite get it. Alright, I think I got, nope, I didn't. So once you do this and you get all these ribbon cables off, there should be one screw right in the middle right here that you have to unscrew. And this will be right here, so you'll have to do this before you take off this cover. I already did that for some reason, just because I take this apart a lot. So once you do that, get this ribbon cable off too. Perfect. We should be able to lift this up. This will flip over. And boom, there's the inside of the controller. If you're trying to clean your sticks, these will just pop off. And then you can get in there. And then if you're trying to break this down even further to get to the buttons, Well, it's very easy to get these off because all you have to do is remove a screw here, a screw there, and then you can just lift this entire piece off, and then you can clean your buttons. So I'll show you how to do that too, what that looks like. And there's many different versions of the PS5 controller now. So let's put these to the side. And just take a look at how this is positioned in here for when you put it together. Alright, it should just come off on us now. Alright, and this piece will probably fall off on you. It just sits in here, just like that. I'll leave it off right now. And your share button and your options button will fall off on you too. They just go back here. And make sure how you see how they are aligned. Otherwise they're not going to be level when you put it back in. So you can see there's little ridges right here, and they got to go in a certain way. Otherwise when you put the controller back together, it's not going to sit level on the other side. So just take a look at that. Make sure you align it correctly. So you can see there's holes here. And this piece might fall off on you too. A lot of pieces on here that can fall off. And then here's the inside of the controller. If you're trying to clean the buttons, a lot of times if you just clean this conductive film off right here with like rubbing alcohol and a cotton swab, and then you make sure these buttons are pressed down, and that'll fix the buttons and make them work too. So yeah, very easy. Hopefully this video did indeed help you out. Leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on Your 6 Studios.